Hey, this is Jamie from Capsule Computers, and today we're reviewing Assassin's Creed Origins. This open-world stealth action RPG is available now for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Windows PC. At the time of the recording of this video, the game cost $59.99 US or $89.95 Australian for the PC version, and $99.95 Australian for the console version. This year marks the 10th anniversary of the Assassin's Creed franchise. Ubisoft is marking the occasion by introducing likely the biggest gameplay changes to the main open-world branch and taking the story back to the very beginning when there was no Brotherhood of Assassins. Assassin's Creed Origins follows the story of Bayek the Last Medjay and his wife Aya. Bayek is on a blood-soaked path of vengeance after his son dies at the hands of the mysterious Order of the Ancients who are the predecessors to the Templar Order. What begins as a story of personal vengeance soon becomes a battle for the heart of Egypt itself. The writing for Origins is excellent, the dialogue is sharp, and the characters are interesting. It's great to see the Brotherhood traditions develop as Bayek journeys through Egypt. Frankly, I haven't played a main open-world Assassin's Creed title to the end since Revelations, so I was a little weary about jumping into Origins. Luckily, I didn't feel like a fish out of water since the early setting of the game means the story is pretty much self-contained and is a good starting point for people new to the series. Ubisoft has opted to change gears with Origins, turning the game into a hybrid action RPG stealth game and setting it in Assassin's Creed's large open world. The new action RPG mechanics are excellent. Bayek's 3 skill trees offer several diverse styles of play. The trees are well organized and offers players the chance to be a jack of all trades or the master of one. Furthermore, the equipment system lets players specialize further as the main weapon of bow and melee now have several subtypes that cater to different playstyles. The Predator bow may be limited in ammo, but it can fire off a quick shot for massive damage. On the other hand, the light bow is an old-school equivalent of a semi-automatic rifle, letting players fire off quick shots. The upgrade system definitely has some influences from Ubisoft's Far Cry titles, which require a little bit of hunting both animal and human prey. The RPG mechanics suit Assassin's Creed really well, letting players specialize in the aspects of the game that appeal to them while still maintaining the strong stealth mechanics that has served the franchise well in the last 10 years. As a quick side note, Ubisoft has opted to add microtransaction in the form of loot boxes to the game. Frankly, my video reviews have always been more concerned with how well these microtransactions are balanced in the game than the overall principle of the matter. In my testing, I never really felt pressured to buy a loot box or grind like crazy to keep up with the game, so in that sense, I think Assassin's Creed Origins has balanced the game quite well. The new combat system takes a page from hack-and-slash style action RPGs, foregoing the old animation-based combat system for a hitbox-based system. The result is a fast and fluid combat system that is a lot more engaging. Learning to dodge, parry, and block takes a bit more skill than previous titles. Switching between the bow and melee feels silky smooth and is actually encouraged thanks to the few bow subtypes that are actually designed for short to mid-range combat. Ubisoft has created a combat system that finally matches the game's stealth and parkour system's quality. The level design is solid for the most part in Origins. The main quest line has a good amount of variation to keep the game fresh. The side quests, on the other hand, tend to be a little more on the repetitive side. Like any other open-world title, Assassin's Creed Origins is also packed with collectibles, but they feel a little less of a drag this time as many of them offer guaranteed loot drops. Assassin's Creed's Origin delivers a very good audiovisual experience. The sound effects are of high quality and the soundtrack is excellent. The voice acting is top-notch for the most part. However, there are a few minor lines that get repeated a bit too often. The chariot races are among the worst offender. The graphics, on the other hand, look fantastic. The art style looks ripped right out of the art history books. The textures, models, and animations are all really well done. I only have a minor complaint about the horse animations. The galloping speed is slightly mismatched with the actual movement speed of the model. Since everything else is so well done, such a minor issue sticks out quite a bit. Every rose has its thorn though. The PC build of Assassin's Creed Origins is a pig on resources. The minimum specs are very high, which is fine if the game was optimized really well. However, Ubisoft still has some work to do. I found Origins would happily eat up all my available CPU power, even though my test rig is running a Haswell i7. There are a few different explanations floating around, but Ubisoft's official line is that it's a bug and they are in the process of stomping it out. There has been a steady flow of game patches and driver updates to improve performance, but there is still more coming in the horizon. After a decade, video game franchises often struggle with how to keep things fresh. Ubisoft has made the right decision by giving the long-running Assassin's Creed franchise a makeover by radically changing the combat mechanics and adding an action RPG element to the game. The result is a fluid and entertaining title that breathes new life into the series. Assassin's Creed Origins may have a few flaws, but it's totally worth overlooking them. I'm giving the game 8.5 capsules out of 10. If you want to read our full review, be sure to check out the link in the description or in the video's card. I hope to see you soon. This is Jamie from Capsule Computers signing off. Hey YouTube, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and subscribe to Capsule Computers for more awesome videos. If you're looking for more reviews to watch, check out our review of Middle-earth: Shadow of War here on the right. And if you're looking for another Ubisoft open world title to play, check out our review of Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands here on the left.